Angel Reese following you around, pointing to her ring finger and taunting you?
Honestly, I have no idea. I was just trying to get to the handshake line and shake hands and, be grateful that my team was in that position. That's all you can do is, hold your head high, be proud of what you did, and, all the credit in the world to LSU. They were...
Last night's showdown wasn't just another WNBA game, it was a seismic event. Caitlin Clark didn't just beat Angel Reese, she annihilated her. And Stephen A. Smith? He's calling it a turning point. Welcome to a WNBA moment that had everyone losing their mind.
My dog, you can't teach that. I'm gonna go out and do whatever it takes to win, and every single night, my teammates rely on my energy. So being able to continue the energy, even if we're down, even if we're up, that's what I do.
In the season opener on May 17th, 2025, Clark torched the sky for a triple-double, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, with her deepest threes raining in. Reese responded with a solid 12 points, 17 rebounds, but it wasn't enough.
It's listed as something that is really, really impressive. She was listed as one of Forbes 30 under 30 for sport.
Midway through the third quarter, Clark commits what's ruled a flagrant foul on Reese, a charged collision that led to a locker room chase, technicals, and a firestorm on social media.
Caitlin Clark finished up one of the most remarkable years of basketball playing in quite some time.
Smith argued that Clark symbolizes everything the WNBA has lacked for years: a commercial draw, a global star. And thanks to her, hate or admiration has legs.
The point that I'm really not understanding in all of this, and I feel like it's been such a pattern throughout the entire season, it feels like there are still certain people within the WNBA who want the league to grow, but they don't want it to grow if it's certain people at the...
Following this blowout, fans mercilessly roasted Reese on social media. Meanwhile, WNBA players and legends weighed in. Sue Bird calling Clark a cheat code, Diana Taurasi suggesting Reese needs defensive work.
This was for the girls that look like me, that's going to speak up on what they believe in. It's unapologetically you. And that's what I did it for tonight. This was for it was bigger than me tonight. It was bigger than me. Twitter is going to go in a rage every time. And I'm happy. I feel like I've helped grow women's basketball this year. I'm super happy. And
Clark and Reese's rivalry launched in college, peaked in pro. This isn't just basketball, it's culture collision.
Front runners for Rookie of the Year. Clark, the fastest player in WNBA history with 300 points, 100 rebounds, 100 assists. Angel was named Rookie of the Month for June, amidst of a single-season record. 11 straight double-doubles, she just one shot.
Caitlin Clark was injured early this season, quad strain, putting the WNBA on notice. Can the league survive without its star? Meanwhile, Reese risks suspension and Chicago's collapse.
The first pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select...
So here's where you come in. Is Angel Reese still worth building around? Should Chicago double down or trade away? Is Clark the future face of the WNBA no matter what?
Absolutely did it all and became a magnet for attention and an icon for sports fans, certainly little girls, certainly mine as well.
Angel Reese still holds rookie rebounding records and remains fierce on the boards. Even rival coach Stephanie White called her the best rebounder in the league recently.
Wins the national title, first thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off of that. Even Caitlin Clark getting knocked down in that game on Saturday, who's standing up applauding but Angel Reese? So she's sort of embraced a Draymond Green role here.
This rivalry isn't over, it's only evolving. Upcoming matchups, potential one-on-one rematch, role of the league, and labor negotiations are all part of the next chapter. Stay tuned.
it all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like...
The WNBA has officially gone off the rails. Caitlin Clark didn't just outplay Angel Reese, she torched her. In a game that turned from rivalry to domination, the entire basketball world is asking one thing. Is Caitlin Clark the new face of the WNBA? And is Angel Reese ready for the spotlight she demanded?
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
It was billed as the matchup of the season, Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese, the rematch everyone wanted. But instead of a battle, fans got a beatdown. Clark went off for 38 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds, hitting circus shots from nearly half court. Meanwhile, Angel Reese struggled, scoring just 8 points on 33% shooting.
Angel Reese spoke to the media. She didn't speak to the media after the game against Caitlin Clark.
Clark's team shot over 50%. Reese's squad barely scraped 38%. Turnovers? 15 for Reese's team, just 8 for Clark's. The rebounding battle was an even close 12-board advantage for Clark's side. It wasn't just a loss, it was a lesson. Caitlin Clark has that thing, that unteachable hunger. Court vision sharp enough to slice through defenders. Her IQ? Off the charts. And when she's hot, good luck stopping her. This wasn't just a game. It was a masterclass. But let's talk about Angel Reese. The Bayou Barbie. The fire. The trash talk. The TikToks. But on this night, nothing clicked. Reese picked up early fouls and looked visibly rattled. And after the game, she dodged the media. Silence when people needed answers. This feud didn't start in the WNBA. It began in college. LSU versus Iowa. Reese mocked Clark in the title game, pointing to her ring finger. Since then, it's been petty posts, subtle shade, and constant media fire. Caitlin never responded until now. After the game, WNBA Twitter exploded. Memes, GIFs, think pieces. Former legends chimed in, some praising Clark, others throwing subtle shade at Reese. Fans divided. Analysts triggered. The storyline? Bigger than the scoreboard. This was more than a basketball game, it was a full-blown public reckoning, and Caitlin Clark delivered it with a vengeance. In front of a sold-out crowd and a record-breaking national audience, Clark unleashed a performance so dominant, so surgical, that even her harshest critics were forced into silence. From the opening whistle, Clark controlled the game like a maestro, draining back-to-back logo threes, slicing through defenders with laser-sharp passes, and exposing every weakness in the Chicago Sky's defense. By halftime, she already had 18 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds, while Angel Reese, her loudest rival, had just 4 points and 3 fouls, looking lost, winded, and completely overwhelmed. Fans inside the arena erupted every time Clark touched the ball, and on Twitter, Clark cooked Reese and #WNBA Queen trended in over 10 countries. Meanwhile, Reese's body language told a different story: the frustration, the missed box outs, the miscommunication with her teammates. Cameras caught her slamming a towel on the bench and visibly arguing with her coach after a defensive breakdown. And it got worse. Midway through the third quarter, Clark delivered the highlight of the night, a no-look dime to Aaliyah Boston, followed by a steal and transition three that sent the arena into chaos. The bench stood up. The fans lost it. ESPN's commentary team compared her to Steph Curry, while NBA legends like LeBron James and Kevin Durant tweeted their approval. On the other side, Angel Reese was benched with 4 fouls, staring blankly at the floor as her team crumbled. The final score? A blowout. The post-game pressers? Even more brutal. Clark, calm and professional, praised her team and dodged questions about Reese, saying only, "We just focused on winning today." Reese, on the other hand, skipped interviews altogether, fueling even more speculation that she couldn't handle the heat. Fans didn't hold back. Instagram flooded with memes mocking the so-called Bayou Barbie. TikTok creators reenacted the flop, and even her own supporters began questioning her maturity and leadership. WNBA veterans like Diana Taurasi and Candace Parker didn't mince words, either calling Clark the future and suggesting Reese needs to grow up or get left behind. What was supposed to be a rivalry turned into an execution. And now, as Clark's stock skyrockets, Reese is left to answer one burning question: is she ready for the big leagues, or was her hype just a college fairy tale unraveling under the bright lights of the WNBA? Clark didn't even mention Reese by name, just thanked her team, kept it classy, and walked off the court like a true star. Meanwhile, Reese left with her head down, avoiding the media and walking straight to the locker room. This wasn't just a loss.
It was a statement.
A reckoning. A turning point. And it's got everyone, from fans to front offices, asking the same question. Is Angel Reese all hype, while Caitlin Clark is already becoming the face of the WNBA?